Hi, I'm Tony with Appward, and I'm here to give you an overview of the Appward Boards app. Appward Boards is a powerful Kanban project management app where you can track tasks across complex projects using cards with prioritized action items, visualize status with a list view of complete, in progress, and upcoming tasks, improve collaboration with in-context communication using posts, identify dependencies with a Gantt chart view, and assign task approvals for review and sign-off. Let's take a look how you can use boards to effectively manage projects for your business.
Okay, so here we are in the Boards app. And as an example to show you around, I'm going to pull up one of the boards we use here at Appward to manage the production and creation of all the icons for our apps. And we have over 65 apps in production, so there's a fair amount of deliverables to manage. So you see a standard Kanban layout when you open up one of these boards. You also see a common UI that we use across Appward. When we select a board, we get this flyout with the details of the board. So Kanban is a set of lists that represent the status of a project with all the tasks in those lists. So in this case, we have a pending, working, review, and complete list. And we have these cards in those lists to represent the tasks associated with this project. So so I can see kind of basic information about, the board up top, the description, any exclusive members that might be listed here, who created it. Let's pull up one of these cards, the progress reports icon in the review column, and I can see some more details about this task. And you'll see what this does is it pulls in all of these frontline features right into the card, meaning that not only do we see what's going on, what's the status here, but we have our posts, which is essentially a little communication forum specific to this deliverable. And we use post here often to go through kind of a review and approval process. And so you can see that's what we did here, and we got some approval. And what's really great about posts is that anytime we're communicating with each other within the organization, we can do these @ mentions. And these @ mentions will trigger a notification, again, that come up in my notification sidebar, which keeps me updated. So we have built-in communication that brings you right to where the work is being done, and you can respond in context of the task at hand. We have the ability to we can also follow this card. We also include a time log so that if you want to keep track of how much time your resources are spending on different assets, you can do that. And of course, we can have analytics to show you what's going on in your organization that pull data from this. We also have file management built right in here. So we use the file management in this card as an example to host the final deliverable, right? And this also goes into the Appward Cloud as a document. We build in approvals into this. So I'm added here as an approver. So when this approval was sent to me, I received a notification here in my notification sidebar, and that would take me straight here so I can respond. Now it's approved, and the person who made this deliverable can move forward and do what he needs to do. So one of the incredible benefits of having a Kanban Boards app that's built into your broader platform is that you have total integration. So as you can see here, this card happened to be assigned to Alexander, our graphic designer, but all of this information is pulled directly from the platform. So here are all the employees that we can choose from. I can, add myself here. What happens is now that I'm assigned to this card, any changes to it will trigger a notification to me to keep me posted, keep me updated as to the status and any changes. As you work on deliverables, what you would do with a Kanban board is you take one of these cards and you would move it into a different list to represent its status. In this case, it's now complete. You can see we had an automation also built in here in the top right that updated the completion status to 100%. There are a variety of automations that you can build into each one of these lists, including updating the start date, end date, any of the timers, and also, as we saw, the progress, among other things. Now we're back to looking at the list view of all of our boards. You can see at the top here we have a variety of tabs. We were looking at favorites. These are all the boards that I've identified as ones that I use often. So it puts them in a little area here where it's easy for me to recall them and access them. But if I want to look at all the boards across the organization, you can see I can go here, and it's a lot. It's maybe more than I want to look at, but I can search through those. We can also look at all the shared cards. So this is a list view of all the cards that are shared across all the boards, and this is where it becomes really powerful to use some of the filtering. And you can look at things in terms of what's overdue, what's complete, what's a bug, what needs my attention. We also have a card schedule. The card schedule is a powerful way to look at all of your tasks in a Gantt view. So if I look at everything that happened in the last week across the organization, I can see a Gantt view of all the cards and get a sense of the dependencies. Maybe there are a handful of projects relying on the same person's expertise, and we can adjust accordingly.
So there you have it. Appward Boards brings together the convenience and power of a Kanban project management solution together with an all-in-one business management solution that integrates your communication, your files, your review and approval, and a whole bunch more we didn't even get to talk about today. Check out our other videos to learn how you can supercharge your entire business with Appward. Then, when you're ready, take a solo test drive of a typical Appward implementation by clicking below. Thanks for watching.